What's up, guys? This is the Board Game Roamer, and I am super excited about what I have on the table for you guys tonight. One of the designers, publishers, I guess really designers, I should say, that I really love is Lacerda. His stuff is tough, but it's fun. And this is the newest one, I believe, from him. It's called Escape Plan. Lacerda did it. O'Toole did the artwork. I mean, they're my boys from Lisboa and a couple other games. Not Vinhos, but Lisboa is what comes immediately to mind that I played most recently anyway. So I'm super excited about this. This is a game, basically, 1 to 5 players. You're in a city. You're trying to get out of the city with as much cash and money and essentially points over a period of time. There is a kind of like a timer in here. So you're going to different locations, doing different things, trying to evade cops, trying to get the most points and money out of the locations while other people are doing the same thing, and actually make it out of the city. And whoever makes it out, then consequently whoever has the most points is they are the winner. So this is the regular game, and we will be opening this up. This is the upgrade pack, so it upgrades some of the meeples and stuff. We'll look at that in a second. This is the base game, what you'll normally get, and this baby is full. And you can see, like, it doesn't even shut all the way. It's so full. So hopefully, once we get everything out, it will shut. So let's start. All right. So we have this, some of his other stuff. Definitely worth checking out. But all right. So rule book, pretty thick rule book. Tile and card descriptions on the back here, helpful. Not surprising, pretty extensive rule book. It's 20 pages long, but that's some really small font. There's the variants for 2 player games, solo games, know how to do that, so that's cool. To the side, then we have a number of pieces of cardboard here to punch out. We'll look at those in a second. Here are the player tiles, which of course are, as you can see, stacked, right? So all your tiles and stuff are going to sit down in this, which is awesome. Super love that. We have this. I'm not 100% sure what that's for. We have the game board itself. It's actually a pretty big game board, just to be honest. See if I can open this baby up. Yeah, pretty big. And it does have 2 sides. Gosh, you can't even see it all underneath there. But you've got all your locations, several locations for different tracks and whatnot on the board. It does have 2 sides, and one side, I can't remember. Oh gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head what the sides are for. Maybe one side is like solo. Maybe? Is that right? No, I don't think that's right. Oh gosh, I don't remember off the top of my head. But it's a huge board. Then you have these player screens. So 5 player screens in 5 colors. This is what's going to hold. You're going to use this, and people are not going to be able to see what money and cash and tiles and whatnot you have. So that's going to hide that information from players. We got some more punch boards. And then, of course, in classic Lacerda style, a big old, oh, we're going to need those in a minute, nice tray to store everything in, because he's a gentleman's gentleman. Scoring pad, okay? So when you're doing point salad at the end, that's how you track it. Lots of tiles. That's not tiles. Cards, we'll look at those here in just a second as well. And these are, I believe, the player aids, if I can get them out. And we'll look at those in a second. Make sure there's nothing underneath there. There is not. Yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3. You have 5 player aids. It's going to give you your phases, your actions, how you open lockers, notoriety, moving. On the back, it's got some iconography for you. Really, really cool. I think a pretty good aid from what I have seen people play and read, people say. So let's go with, so we've got these tiles. Let's see here. What are these tiles? Oh, these fixer tiles? Oh, this is like a market. So you can buy these. You can see the dollar amounts here with your cash, anywhere between 1,000 and 3,000. I think they're like single-use items, maybe. And then we have our normal boards, punch boards. We've got locations, hexes. We've got locations and money. Different, what are those? Exit points for stuff, money, keys, which these are going to be upgraded, just as you can kind of see here, and with metal coins, so we'll look at that in a minute. But you got a number of these punch boards. The same stuff. Different tiles for you to unlock. This is just to show you kind of like what all is in the box. I'm not going to go through everything because I don't know everything. There's money, damage tokens, healing tokens, etc., etc. So you got all that. Then we have a whole bunch of these. Interesting. So we have motorcycle gangs. We've got gas cans. We've got, there's 3 of these, I believe. Oh, yeah. 3 different cops, federal, state, and local, but in the game, for play purposes, it's essentially just 3 different colors. And then you have your individual player pieces, player colors, orange, purple, green, pink, and yellow. Kind of an interesting assortment of colors. That's what we got. Let's go there. We have damage markers. So when you take damage, you'll be moving these over. Some cubes that I'm not 100% sure what they do. Some additional action markers, I believe. And then, of course, just some extra bits and pieces, basically one of everything in case something's damaged or you lose something or something like that. So that's what we got in that. And, gosh, is that it? Well, I say that's it like that's not enough. But yeah, that's basically it. Cool. Put this in here. Hold that out there. So oh, yes, we got to look at these right quick. You're right. Not bad. Always have the little pull thingies. See how good I am. Here we go. So what do we got? We have some exit locations, some tells you what the scoring is. I think you got cards for fixers, you have cards for the solo, escape plans, everybody gets some of those. Handcuff cards, which are just same on both sides, but they clog up your board. Yeah, that's what's in there. And then this other deck is a continuation of that, I believe. All right. So we have more of the same escape plans. Yeah, that's basically it. Mostly fixer tiles. Your escape plan. So this is going to tell you like what everything is worth, and it's going to be different for everybody. So you're going to be going for potentially different locations, whether you want points or you want cash to do things. Fixers that will let you do things, and then like this bribe here, let you. I think that's maybe move to and avoid I think the black cops are the federal cops. Get some notoriety, just different things, right? All different stuff. So that, I believe, is everything. What I'll do is I'll actually, let's look now at the, kind of put all this stuff back in. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you the advanced, or not advanced, that's not the word, that's not the right word. I'm going to show you the upgrade pack, what's in it, and then I'm going to put all this together and then hopefully show you in the end what everything looks like when it's inside. Okay. So here's the upgrade pack. Alright, so what does the upgrade pack have? Let's just read the back. So we have locker keys, 10-player power cards, that's new, that I don't think is in the main thing. Notoriety stars, that replaces the cubes that are in there. 6 mission cards, mission cubes, mission tokens. 5 of those. I think that's new. Lieutenant Costa and Sandra, those are regular meeples. There are special meeples in here for that. Gas can contact card, that didn't exist. Player cubes, so they're changing those. Contact display board, that did not exist. And some additional fixture tiles. Now, the interesting thing I will say about these acrylic player cubes, let's just wait till I actually get to it before we do that. Let's just wait. Alright, so here's what I think is probably, just to be honest with you, the coolest thing. Are these metal keys. So in the game, there's like 3 brown, 3 black, 3 green. And when you use the key, you flip it over. And I mean, you can hear that. These are actual metal keys, which I think is amazing. And I'm probably going to spill them all over the place trying to get them back in here. With my luck. Alright. So then we've got, I think those are extras. We have player cubes. So here's the thing with the player cubes, okay? I've watched a couple of playthroughs from different people. And their feelings about the player cubes are that they're neat, but because you'll note that they're very transparent, right? It's very hard on the board to tell what color they are, so they actually prefer the wooden cubes over them. Not to say that there's anything wrong with them. I'm sure there's some people that would prefer those over the other, and maybe if there's just a couple people playing, that makes sense. But yeah, most of them that I have seen prefer to keep the wooden cubes because it's much easier to track. So here's some stars and mission cubes. Notoriety cubes, I think. And then Lieutenant Costa and Sandra, there's their meeples, some cubes for them. We've got some tiles. We'll look at that in a second. Set that over there with that. What does this say? Mission cards. This tells you how to use this stuff, I guess. Yeah. So there's a contact board. Again, like I said, you did not normally have that. So this actually folds out. Normally you would just set this at the top of the deck, at the top of the board. But this will fold out. You fill up your contacts, put your deck right here. You're good to go on that. Here's some additional tokens, fixture tiles, additional fixture tiles, and then some more cards. Boop, 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 boop. Put that over there. So you can see we've got player powers. All right, so there's all new player powers, missions, and an additional fixture tile. That's the gas can. Missions, and here's the markers, right? So there's like receiving additional, things you can do basically. And so there's those player powers. So for example, the boss, you start with a gas can, you treat all city tiles if they had helipads, you only have 2 MP each turn. So, basically you get a perk on one and you lose a perk on the other. Kind of some sort of limiter. So that's the upgrade pack. Awesome. So I'm going to attempt to punch and put all this together and get it in organized as it's supposed to be, organized and into the appropriate place in this behemoth of a box. And then I will be back and show you what that looks like, hopefully. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Hang on for just a magical minute, and I will see you shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. That took me, let's see here, probably an hour to do that. To punch it, to sort it, to bag it. But it is finally done, so I'm going to show you how I've got it all in here. Yes, it all does fit, surprisingly. Pretty full, but it fits. I'll turn it this way. All right. So on the top, I have player boards. 5 player boards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went ahead and kept this upgrade pack thing just to remind myself what was in it. I probably should take the staples out of it. And then this talks about the mission cards and player powers. So I went ahead and held on to that. Then, of course, we have the rule book. Then I've got the contact board expansion plate. Remember, it folds out. They lay on top of that. The player boards covers. And then, of course, the ginormous game board. And then this is really where the time was spent. It looks like there's not a lot in here, but just trust me. So here's all the tiles, obviously. All of the cards, and they're stacked based on what they are. So I've got like the scoring cards, the handcuff cards, exit cards, escape plans, all the fixer cards, and then the solo cards, Costa and Sandra, and then the mission player power cards are down there. This is the all the extras. So in both of the packs, where we got extra stuff, extra cubes and whatnot, are in here. Also, I opted to not use the notoriety stars or the extra player cubes replacements from the upgrade pack. You could definitely use those. I just chose not to, so I left them bagged in there. These are all of the location tiles. Right, so safe houses, places in town, they all go here. All of the safes and the square tiles like this go over here. This is the bag that is full of all of the police, scoring tiles, player aids over here. And push down in there, well, where it will lay flat relatively. There we go. Over here I've got the keys. I went ahead and left both sets in there so you can pick which one you want to use. The meeples for Costa and Sandra. Money over here. All the players' colors are bagged with all of their components. I have the missions and the associated cubes and tokens listed in this. Put in this so that if you want to optionally play with those, you can, or if you don't, you do not have to. Bikers in a baggie here. The gangs. There's money and money. And what else is over here? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. So there's really, there's not as much as you would think. Once you bid it all out and separated, there's not a lot of stuff. It's just taking the time to do that. So that is how it is. So again, all those tokens and whatnot are down here. Then we take and we'll put the, it still messes me up. Put that right there. Then we're going to take and put our contact board and cover boards there. Then we're going to put our player boards in there. Put that right there. Then I'm going to pull the staples out of this. Hopefully without damaging it too bad. And pull that out. Pull this out. Good Lord, it should not be this hard. These staples are really in here. I'm doing it now because I know if I don't, I'll put it up and forget. All right, there we go. Just got that in there. Rulebook. And bam. Oh, hey. What is this for? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is this supposed to... Oh, I see. This is supposed to go over here to keep these from moving around. Now it makes more sense. And then that goes on top, and then this can just go wherever. Okay, there we go. That's how I would do it. This is how. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. All right, so there you go. That is Escape Plan, the new Vital Lacerda game with artwork by Ian O'Toole, the fabulous duo. hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And hopefully soon we can get this bad hombre to the table. I'm the Board Game Roamer. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out at the table with me. I hope this will give you a good idea of what you're going to get if you get the box. If you have not heard of this game or seen anything about this game, definitely check it out. At some point in time, we'll be doing it on the channel. And, yeah, I think that's all I got for now. Thanks for joining me at the table. I'm the Board Game Roamer. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. And I will see you, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video.